Damn. Did we make it?
I think we made it.
I mean, we here.
Yeah.
We here. So is Shanna.
Hey, Shanna.
Shanna with the one arm.
White Rambo.
Hope you're getting better, Shanna. White Ram busy, my buddy.
Bullshitter. What up, y'all? Salute. Thomas, see you out there yelling.
Who did who?
Who the who? What up, man? Lulu. Who the who? I'm glad you're all right.
Oh man, I gotta go watch that.
Biggs out there. What up, Be More Biggs?
Tick Weezy, Thomas,
Tick Wayne, yeah, in the building.
B-Mo, Lulu, BTG in this joint.
Roadblock. What up, man?
Man, where Roadblock been, bro?
Oh man, he moving. I was doing my sometimes I'll scroll through Facebook and I saw the funniest post by him. He was like, yeah, thanks for all the congratulations, which I want to do something. Come help me move.
Dang.
What up, Robert?
Mr. Bush.
Hey, Burner Girl, what up? What up, D?
Fam in this building.
STD, yeah, fan, what up, y'all? Where Young Bullyproof at? What up, Young Bullyproof? You out there watching?
Robert P.
Snap at you, what up, man?
Silverback. Burner Girl. Trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep up, man. Everybody smash the like button on your way in.
What up, Rick?
Hey, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna get it out. I'm gonna get it out the way early. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize.
Really slow. Eric, what up, y'all?
For Zach and his actions on Wednesday night, guys. I just want to be the first one. I'm gonna apologize on his behalf because it was on my live, and I mean it just happens. You know what? Like I say, but that's the apology right there.
Jamal.
And that's all I can do.
Hey, bro.
I can't tell him what to say, what not to say.
Like I say, it doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter what I like. It only matters what you think.
He is ridiculous, man.
That's it.
That's all I'm gonna say. He's ridiculous.
My opinion. What up, BP? So apologies not accepted.
To BP too, of all people, just disrespectful. 2 in a row on you, BP. That's the first time I ever seen him do that. He usually ain't that bad. He's usually like 1-1, but he said all that shit you said there was just trash. Just
well,
terrible. Well, 803, what's happening?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, that's crazy. How you gonna do BP like that, man? Zach had this anybody can get it hat on. Don't matter who you is, boy.
Big Tap, what up?
Big Tap, my boy, what's cracking?
What up, Nikolai? That's funny.
Man, it's good to see all the guys, man. Roadblock, Big Tap, Fam, BTG, Snap, the squad in here. Eric, White Rambo, repping. Man, when I go to Tennessee, I'm staying at Jason in the house.
They close. What up, Vision? Nola, what's going on, y'all?
I don't know what you're saying, Nikolai. I don't know what you said right there, bro. Nola, what's happening?
Charles Henry, what up, man?
My boy Charles Henry, what's happening? What's happening?
What up, Targets?
Coy, my boy, ATL. I don't even see Coy's name, but somebody said what's up to him. So, there you go.
Oh, my life. What are you talking about?
Man.
I see what he's saying. What up, Lance?
Oh, well, I don't got no trauma kit, bro.
Yeah, they gotta hit up Dr. B for that.
Yeah. Dr. Brian, he'll get it out.
Yeah, get you.
He good about that. It's probably just some information we ain't gave to him or something. Because he's usually pretty good. I got mine. But if it make you feel any better, I waited a year to get mine, so you can wait too.
I was thinking when I got back. I said, did I give him that? I hope I ain't leaving nowhere. What up, Big T? But then I remembered when I gave it to you.
Big T, what's happening, man? Happy Friday.
Salute, BP.
Okay, we have. I didn't even realize we had hit 50 people already, man. I think we're working back into the algorithm slowly but surely.
True.
We was off for a while. True to the game. What's happening? So, man, y'all, what's going on, man? You know, I didn't even call it. We still got the wrong thumbnail in the background. Let me change that.
I ain't even noticed that. You just said so.
We still got rate your guns up there.
Right.
People gonna start sending in guns.
Yeah, let's get that down.
Yep, we definitely don't need a double dose of that.
Nikolai, it wasn't lost, man. It wasn't lost.
Oof. Because I was just about to say. So I don't want to dwell on this too long, but you know, sometimes we have to go a little bit outside the firearm. So I am going to touch it and say that different.
Yeah, say that totally.
I am going to chime in on this. They did the closing arguments the last 2 days.
Yeah, they did. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Man, I don't know what's gonna happen either. I haven't been keeping up.
Yeah,
I was in the beginning because it was funny, man. That was the only reason I was keeping up in the beginning. It was funny.
It got to be a bit much.
But
I was like, damn.
Yeah, I just stopped keeping up with it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Robert P. said he's going down. I don't know.
And you
I don't know. I'm not here to make no prediction. I don't wish jail on nobody. I don't know what the man. I know he's a freaky diggy. I know that much.
If he told us that. But I told you, bro, if he do get convicted, it won't be for long. You know what? I told you what I think gonna happen.
I mean, that's what we do. We give opinions out here, man.
That's what I think gonna happen.
But I mean, he said that he might slide by. Shout out to Justin. Patrick, what's going on? Kimberly Adams, what's happening? Did you say hey girl, hey?
Yeah, hey girl. Who's hey Kimberly? Who's hey girl, hey? What up, Patrick?
Oh damn. I don't know what that was about.
I don't know. She's talking to Shannon, bro. Okay.
Oh.
That's right. Hey, what?
Oh, disrespectful ass Kimberly.
I said, you ain't sending no gun. You can't be mad at me.
That's funny. So I don't know, man. We're gonna see. I'm just gonna watch it all play out like I do with everything else.
Yeah. You will break out of jail using baby oil.
Damn. So, all right, y'all. Listen, tonight is Donation Friday. You know, if you don't know what Donation Friday is, one of the primary ways I support my channel. Also, my memberships are back open. Thank you to all the people in the green names. I appreciate y'all because YouTube was messing around, but it only lasted for like a day and a half, but they had cut off everything. I was like, dang, it's over. But then they got me right. So I want to say thank y'all again for sure, man. We had a great time. The meetup was dope, but just a big shout out to everybody in there. I always say the immediate community because the community stretches way past this live stream, but the live stream is what I consider kind of the core. And the support has been crazy. In terms of memberships, I've been at a consistent number. Look at this. Thank you, Tig Wayne. I've been at a consistent number for almost a year now, ever since the membership started. And I'm grateful for that. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Hold on, Tig Wayne. I gotta remember how to do it.
Here we go.
Appreciate you, brother. I'm changing that in 2026, but for now.
Oh, nice, Kim. All right. She got shotty, bro.
Oh.
Hey, see? She got shotty.
She did win, right?
Mm-hmm.
TK got hers too.
Oh, okay. All right. Shout out to Bob.
Shout out to Bob, man. Make sure everybody get what they need to get. CG Siege, what's happening?
Siege in the building. Yeah, Tap. I ain't wasn't even paying attention to that, man.
What happened? Tell me about it. Some people don't know.
I didn't make no money off of it. So, the guy who started the company, I watched his thing. It sounds like his brothers, his blood brothers, bro, did him dirty. Either that, or he was just too silly or trusted his brother too much. Because they screwed him out of his company, man.
That's
his
crazy.
Own brother. They screwed him out of his company.
Put the link out there, man. I want to talk to some people. We ain't never talked to before. I want to put the link out, and I want somebody that we've never spoken to before on the live to just chime in. Yeah. I want to make this interesting. I'm gonna interview somebody. Don't be scared either, man.
No, don't be scared.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, don't be scared. Yeah, I saw that Big Tap. I was watching it. I didn't see no responses to it, but I mean, he said what he said because, I mean, if what he says is true, it did him dirty. And I don't know if he was just naive or what. Because it started off wrong. If I start a company and it's my company, I'm not signing nothing that gives you majority stake in it. Unless there's something else that goes with that. The company was doing bad and you had to give me money to bail me out or something like that. That's different. But nah, it's right. His blood brother just dropped a video stealing his company. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that his brother did him dirty. But he seemed kind of naive too. Maybe he just trusted his brother. I don't know. What up, Hype Beast? Yeah, because I start a company. What up, Mega? I start a company. I'm not giving you control and interest in it. Unless it has something to do with some money. Something was going wrong and the brother came to listen. I give you these monies. I give you these funds, but I got to be in control. So it could be more to the story. I don't know. Yeah, BP, I kind of thought he said that, but I mean, I think it's got to be more to it. Because I didn't watch the brother's response. Now, if the brother just came out and said, yeah, I stole it, that's the problem. You do your brother that way, man.
Hey, bro.
You good, see?
Olay sent me a box so big, I couldn't even carry it in the house myself.
Too much.
Oh, my God.
Too much.
Yeah, it don't make no sense.
Yeah, bro. If you didn't watch the T-Rex arm things, man, his brother did him dirty.
That's crazy. It's a dirty game, man. It's a dirty world.
Yeah, but that's his brother, though.
Yeah, your brother. That's family. That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
That makes it even worse.
Bro, where your bottle of water at? Somebody just asked, where your water?
I got my water in there, man. So, look, I got
part of the company donating guns for him to make holsters today.
Tonight, I'm going to... donations are going to be $10. We're going to put the Cash App up there. Then we can get to talking about some more stuff.
I got it. I'll take care of it.
I'm going to do an O-Site S tonight. Donation $10. I love this object. I think it's one of the best out. If y'all didn't know, and I'm only going to do a short video on it, but I got about 10 of these guys as well, but I have to wait to a certain day. This is the new O-Site S. So what they did, Olay been listening, man. They changed it. So if you recall, the O-Site S comes with charging block. Now they got one that takes the side loading battery. So I thought they did a great job with that. Because if I had one gripe with that sight, it was charging. They work. I don't have a problem. They work. Oh, that's the other light. But I don't have a problem with them. They work. I'm gonna give away one tonight. I got a bunch of them.
The O-Site is nice, true. I got one.
Somebody's gonna get one tonight.
Put that joint on my Prime.
Well, I got like 3 of them on my Firearms. I got one on my SAR.
Good.
One on one of the Canics. But this, to me, is one of the best sights that have come out in terms of budget and durability. That thing is dope.
Bro, is the OG one made out of the same material? Because I got an OG one too, the big one. Is it made out of the same material?
I don't think so.
I didn't try to scratch it up or nothing. I wasn't sure.
I don't think so. I think that whatever they did with the S, whatever they did with this particular one is, what's up, Skilly? It was just durable, bro. You can't scratch it.
I tried. I did what you said.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I don't get it. Mr. Dixon, what's happening?
Hooty hoo.
So yeah, it's gonna be $10, and then we'll talk. We're gonna get some definitely get some. That's what I'm giving away tonight, Roadblock. All you gotta do is win. I sent it right to you.
Which one died today, Eric?
Man, my XL. I told y'all my XL went out on me.
Just man, listen. That's easy. That's an easy.
No, I don't know if I need to change the battery or not. I should just get a new.
Oh, you didn't change the battery yet?
No, I shouldn't have to. I ain't even had it that long.
Just try.
I ain't had it 50,000 hours. Why I need to change the battery?
Try that first. Maybe the battery's bad, not the optic. Maybe it's just a bad battery.
Come on, man. Somebody had said something. I saw a comment before I said, hold on. But I don't know who. I forgot who said it.
Yeah, right, Tap. Them batteries they send don't be good. Now, brother girl, I'll be calling you. We come up with a different solution. That's all I'm gonna say right now. We came up with a different solution. Funny thing is, I did get a barrel.
What is bet my H bar?
Huh?
What is bet my H bar?
H bar is just, I think it's a heavy barrel.
Oh. Brother girl, could you stop typing in code, please?
It's supposed to be get. She fat fingered it. She hit the B by mistake. That's all. What up, best dot?
Eric, what dot went out on Eric?
That's what I was waiting to see. Said I put 3 in it, 3 batteries. So I don't know if you say it or not. So he can't say yet.
What you mean you can't say?
It would look like you said.
What you mean you can't say?
I don't know. Yeah, Chuck, it's a good gun, man.
What?
The Mac 9.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the IX. I ain't buying nothing right now. That's all. I'd be tempted, but I ain't buying nothing right now. It ain't gonna last long though. That's what I want next. Big Dre, what up, man?
Drizzle, what's happening?
I gotta get with Big Dre too. But bro told me I gotta wait. I can't actually.
Yeah. You just said I ain't buying nothing right now.
I'm respecting this.
Yourself.
No, but I'm respecting you. You said not to.
I gotta get with Dre too, man. I gotta see what his layaway plan look like.
What up, Terrence?
I need one of them layaway plans that'll last from now till right before the next meetup.
Yeah, fam. I mean, there's a couple things that I looked at that I wanna. I got a couple new things I ain't never done nothing with yet either. So trying to have some discipline. Not buying anything else right now. I'm focused on fixing a few bills. All right, that's that. I got a bill too in progress. Big Dre, matter of fact, I gotta see you about that. Finish that 86 blackout, man. I ain't gonna take 3 years like I did the 308. I promised myself I wasn't gonna do that. I don't got enough time with the XP Pro yet, targets. When I get mine out, I'll run side by side. Well, I know, Big Dre. You left me a message the other day, too. I forgot to call you. Yeah, everybody got to see Big Dre at some point. It's a good host to put on the battle bro for 2011 handgun. I know bro like the Safari Land stuff. Well, that's pretty much that's real popular, Patrick. Mikhail, what up, man? Infinite Layaway.
Yep, that's what I need, bro. That's why I'm the layaway king.
What? Are you serious, Boo? What? Hey man, that
it happens.
That can happen.
It happens. As long as they get you right. Now they don't get you right, you gotta let us know.
Skilly, you told us you wasn't coming 2 years ago. What up, Maurice?
You know, I'm getting tired of Skilly. I'm getting tired of Skilly doing that.
Bro, he ain't going. This Skilly, man, he ain't gonna stop. You can't give him a pass.
He said every time too.
I know, but you want to know what? I think that's because he really mean it. That's why he said it.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's because he's sincere.
So I'm gonna give him a pass.
Yeah, I think it's because he's sincere. Right, Mega. As long as they get you right.
Hey, Mega, what's up, man? Tell Mega to come up here. Mega, what Mega doing?
Mega, put the link out there.
Don't nobody want to come up on live.
You're not driving. Do it on the screen. You should have waited 2 weeks. All right, Bully. That's a good turnaround time. They're gonna give you a new slide.
Yeah, that's a weird ass problem too.
Yeah, it sounds like tolerances or something. But I mean, either way, like I said, as long as they fix it, and if they give it coming back, everything is running fine. Only took them 2 weeks. That sounds like good customer service to me. I like that. Can't leave Jim Jones alone. Why, Jim? I don't even want to go into that. Jim Jones has said some of the most asinine shit I never heard somebody say.
Bulletproof got all them guns. He ain't tripping.
Right.
We got a whole bunch of guns. You just, I send this back.
Yeah, you don't be thinking about it.
They'll get it back to me.
Say what you said again, my wife. They right up the street, bullies just fast. Right.
Yeah, I ain't think about that. You should have took it over there to him.
Right.
The hell wrong with my gun?
Yeah. Like, take this while I'm in. I'm gonna have lunch. I'll be back.
Hey, that's all right, Skilly. That was a good makeup call right there. You still my boy, man. I'm gonna argue with you though. Let me tell you something, man. If somebody tell you they're your homie and y'all never have a disagreement,
they're not your homie.
They're a snake.
Yep, they're not your homie.
Remember, I said it.
The oldest young.
Next time you be talking about somebody, that's my boy. We've been boys for a minute, and we ain't never had an argument. We don't never disagree on nothing. He's snaking you. He probably doing something dirty. Don't know two people just agree on everything. Nope. Remember that. That's my wise words of the day.
No, he said he tried. They told him to ship him. He tried to take
it. Old hood ass boy. I was just joking. He said he tried for real.
If they close enough, why not?
I was riding past there anyway. I said I'd just drop it off to you. I'd have been arguing. What you mean I can't drop it off?
Right. Just save on the shipping.
Yeah, save both of us some money. And time. Matter of fact, not only can I drop it off, I got a few minutes. I can wait for you if you just want to go and knock it out real quick.
Right.
TDS Gunworks.
Yeah, TDS. Did 35 minutes. Oh, that's too close. I'd have been asking too. Hey, listen, you right up the street.
I want to bring it to you.
Right. You right up the street.
Meet me halfway. There's a lot of traffic in Atlanta.
Mess around and put it in a box and deliver it like I'm the postman. There you go.
Word up. You know, man. So you think I'm gonna ask everybody this. This is a good gun question. It's two-part question. Do y'all still think 2011s is the hottest thing popping right now? You think it's still the craze? Or do you feel like it's starting to die down a little bit?
I think it's still the craze. Ain't nothing else really going on. The funny thing is, even like the new SIG, all it is basically their 2011. FF said they washed. I don't think so. It may be on the way down, but it's still popping right now. There's I don't see a whole bunch of innovation going on right now.
So what I do think, or not what I think, what I know is, and I don't know y'all. Well, I ain't gonna say what I know. I'll just say in my humble opinion, and you can tell me if you agree or disagree. I will say that we saw a complete shift in that market over the last 12 months.
I agree with that.
I mean, like a complete flip from like where it was super niche.
What up, Jay?
Expensive. Everybody couldn't really jump on the wagon. It wasn't like that. And to now, I mean, now you can get in the game at a respectable price.
You can get in the game for $700
and really compete at a high level, like in terms of quality.
What up, Danny? Bro, you can get in the game for like $700.
What's up, big dog?
What's up with you, bro? What's up, big Jay?
You can get in, reasonably. And
who that?
I don't know.
Can't tell.
Not until they turn the light on.
Yeah, I can't see nothing.
You had the Goody Marble Man.
And I don't know that name.
I gotta see their face.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, wait a minute.
Can't tell who that is.
Can you see me now?
What up, Jay? What up, man?
Nah, you dark skin.
No. What about now?
You turned on the light?
You ain't do nothing.
Right. I saw you move your hand, but
No, it's because I'm in the car checking y'all out. That's why.
Okay.
Who is you?
What's going on?
Careful.
Yeah, who is that?
I'm D.
D, what's up, man? How you doing, man? D said, can you see me now? He ain't do nothing different.
You still can't see me?
I can see every time you pass.
I just see the back. I just see the.
What about now?
Let it go, D. Just concentrate on the road, man.
Yeah, man.
I got you.
Maybe they meant for us to see you. How you doing, man?
Yeah, what up, Whit?
I'm good, bro. How y'all doing, man?
Good. Where you from, man?
I'm born and raised from Philly, but I check your show out pretty often.
Okay.
And it's a lot of good content on here. So I always followed up with you, and I don't always have the time to really, converse, but I said, I always listen in.
Right.
Absolutely. So you live in Philly? You in Philly?
Nah, I moved out of Philly, man. It's too wild over there, bro.
You don't want to tell us where you at because you just went around it like twice.
Well, no, I moved outside of the city. You know what I mean?
So you in PA?
Okay.
Yeah. I had to
Okay,
move
all right.
outside.
That's all I need. I don't need your address or nothing, man. I just be want to know where brothers is from. So, hey, shout out to Philly though, man. Shout out to Philly. Are you a hip hop guy?
Yeah, sure.
I
grew up on hip hop. Yeah.
So shout out Philly. Who's the best rapper to ever come out of Philly?
Right now or in the past?
I don't care. I'm just in general. Period.
For the younger version of the rappers, I like 97 Nell.
He must have been real Philly because I don't even know who that is.
I don't even know who that is either.
Well, if you go on Cosmic Kev website, they basically have a freestyle session. It's a young boy named 97 Nell. He fire.
Oh, okay. So he up and coming. All right. That makes sense.
Yeah, he's fire, man. He kind of remind me of DMX in his prime.
I was
all right, so let's go back then. Who you? All right, not the young boys, but who Who you think the GOAT out of Philly?
I agree with you on that, Dwayne.
I would say the GOAT. I would have to hand that to Beanie Siegel.
Really?
That's not a bad argument.
Yeah.
I saw somebody put Black Thought out there. Black Thought is a beast.
I would say Black Thought.
Well, when you say right, but that's a different kind of element. Black Thought, I think, was more of a peaceful, not as gangster rap as Beanie. You know what I mean? Because Philly.
I'm not arguing that Beanie though. I'm not arguing that Beanie.
Bro, you see,
I like Black Thought though. I like Black Thought. I like him. I like him a lot.
Charles Henry said Schoolie D.
Schoolie D. I didn't even realize Schoolie D was from Philly.
Yeah,
I saw Fresh Prince and I just lost. I was.
Oh no! I don't know who.
Come on, Big Willie style, get jiggy with it. What?
Get jiggy with it.
Yeah, I mean, Will Smith is in his own lane. He got his own little, you know.
He's definitely in his own lane.
Yeah, he's definitely
in his own lane.
Yeah, they on some different stuff, bro. They ain't.
Yeah,
he didn't adapt to Hollywood life, man. That's a whole different ball game right there.
I like
his son had a lot of potential.
Who?
Yeah, his son wearing his son wearing pocketbooks, man.
He weird, man. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But he had a lot of potential lyrically. But
what's that one song?
I was just listen. I don't want to get off into a whole hip hop conversation. I was just asking because he said he was from Philly.
Facts,
I didn't know if he was gonna say me or Beans or AR-Ab. I didn't know who he was gonna say, but shout out to Philly.
AR-Ab nice. AR-Ab is nice. Yeah.
AR-Ab is
yeah.
I don't think he wanted to go to Philly, but I think he's a staple in Philly though. He a big name.
Yeah.
Anyway,
he definitely
that's all good,
skill.
man.
I like AR-Ab too. Yeah. Cassidy.
Cassidy from Philly.
Cassidy nice. Yep, Cassidy real nice from the Larceny family.
That's the battle rap side. Now y'all got the other boy too, the block captain.
Easy.
Oh yeah, but he got we got a whole papoose don't show up on that. you got a whole papoose don't show up when you hear that name.
All right. I was just testing you, D. So I see you really a hip hop head. You know what's good, Mega. What's good, my brother?
What up, man? What up, y'all? What up, everybody?
Good, man.
Chilling, man.
You been
good?
You been listening to Jim Jones lately?
Huh?
You been listening to Jim Jones lately?
Man, yo. I mean, you know, I get it. You know, this era, he doing what the young boys do, want to go viral. But like I said, Nas made a song. He say he want Nas to go in the booth, but Nas already made Second Childhood.
You see that? You see they booed him at Summer Jam?
Oh, nah, I ain't see that.
They booed
Summer
Jim
Jam.
Jones. They booed Jim Jones at Summer Jam.
Yeah, you can't be walking around. If your name ain't Jay-Z, you can't be walking around saying you better than Nas.
You can't be in New York. I don't care if he is from New York. You can't be in New York talking shit about Nas. You gonna get booed.
Jim Jones.
I
never really thought he was that great anyway.
Jay-Z could touch Nas either. I don't think Jay-Z.
But Jay-Z, there's an argument there with Jay-Z.
Right. But same era, all that.
There's no argument. There's no comparison between Jim Jones and Nas. I don't care what nobody. There's no comparison. I don't care what kind of belt. I don't care what kind of belt he wear, jeans he wear, nothing. No,
what's up, boy?
At all in terms of rap.
Hey, what you do? Forget the move,
Robot.
What's going on? What'd you say, RGG?
What you do? Forget the move? You man. You gonna buy the house and ain't gonna live in it?
No, man. You know, we got 17 years in this crib. So we gotta throw stuff out. We trying to get organized, so in 2 weeks, it's the big move. So getting some movers. It's just a lot of stuff we gotta go through, man, to get rid of. Oh my God.
I saw you.
I kind of want to take it back. I don't even want to do it no more.
I saw your Facebook post. I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, man. Everybody was like, but when I put that out, everybody was like, just hire movers. Don't nobody want to come move.
Right.
Nobody want to do that.
I'm glad I don't live close to you because
what up?
Right there, the friendship go out the window. I can't move nothing.
You said you be really cool with somebody.
Come over there once you move in. Once you get in the new crib, I come by and say what's happening.
Yeah, for sure.
Helping move, that's just too much. It's
too much. That's why I got my son. You know, he about to be 18. He got a bunch of friends that's all bigger than me. So
there you go.
I'm gonna have them do a couple stuff. But I got rid of the truck, so I don't have the truck no more. I had to downsize, man. So I can't even do all the moving with my truck because normally I just throw a whole bunch of stuff in the bed of the truck, but I can't do that no more. So it is what it is. We're gonna get it done. How's everybody?
Come on here with no sob stories. Congratulations on the new crib. You'll get it moved. We got faith in you. We done seen you lift. We know you can lift a refrigerator yourself.
There you go.
Roselle, what's up, man? Whoever
what was in that glass? That moonshine?
What up, Roselle?
You said what?
What was in that glass, bro? Was that moonshine?
Oh no, some Tito's.
Okay.
What in drove yourself to drink?
He messed
drove yourself to drink. Hey, if y'all just coming in, smash the like button for me.
Yep.
It's Donation Friday. Y'all want to help the channel out? I appreciate it. I got an old site that I'm doing tonight just for the giveaway, but y'all want to help out. I thank y'all for the donations that already came in. Now we're gonna get back to that original conversation before D rudely interrupted us. We were talking about just the 2011 still being on fire. Obviously they are. We talked about the game shift in the last 12 months, 1,000%. And it's allowing people to really get in the game, man. A lot of other companies just started getting some money. I guess people said, forget that. We ain't just finna let these couple companies steal all this bread.
It's crazy, bro. Like when I look,
I got an opinion, RGG.
Zach, you see what C said?
Yeah, that's why I started laughing. That's why I'm laughing.
RGG.
Yo, what up, bro?
All right, listen to this. I'm gonna tell you what I think.
Talk to me.
If you take the Glock 43X and put the Holosun sight on it, and actually remove the metal, put the metal mag release on it, and get the S15 mags, you'll see that that's just as good as a 2011, man.
That's Johnny Gun Gang.
Yeah, is that Johnny? You're right. That's Johnny Gun Gang.
Got to be what he just said.
No.
This day.
I know who it is, but you sound like
Johnny Gun Gang with that.
Right.
I'm telling you,
you sound like JGG.
I got one. No, man, look, I'm telling you, that S15 mags, it make that 10 into a 15 round, which hold that one in the chamber, and it's a steady weapon. You know what I mean? It's
I see what you're saying.
So, I mean,
steady weapon and
that's talking about ain't nothing new, but it ain't no 2011.
Because that Glock trigger trash no matter what you put on that gun. So I don't ain't no 1911, 2011, no 11. So I don't know.
Lakers in fine.
He said,
hey, he reminded me hey, what was my boy name out of Chicago? Used to change the subject on us all the time.
Oh, you used to make the pinto beans, the llama beans.
What was that?
Soul.
Yeah.
Soul out of Chicago. He used to do that all the time. That's what you're doing.
What happened to Soul, man? We don't never see
what you want to talk about right now.
No,
listen. I'm gonna respectfully disagree with you on that. But you entitled to your opinion.
That's fine.
However, I will say this. I do think it's pretty dope that the market really caught on to this, because when you really think about it, the 2011 gun is, and we say 2011 all the time, double stack 1911, all of it is the same.
Right.
The thing about it, the 1911 has been a staple with guns forever. If you think back, yeah,
since 1911,
absolutely. So you think about it, man. You remember a lot of the old school guys they would carry 1911s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of people would make them. They would be duty guns. You see guys with 1911s on the hip, and I think obviously you're like, this is such a great gun. It needs more capacity. Then they birthed the 2011s, and then now you got a 1911 with more capacity. So then you got the double stacks. But they mostly, when you think about it, they are very niche guns, because in most instances, these aren't, especially full-size versions of them, you don't necessarily carry them. They're usually range toys or competition guns for the most part. Very similar to a Shadow 2. Shadow 2 gold standard in competition for a long time amongst competition guys. Now I don't know. I don't shoot competition, but I would need somebody that does to tell me. But maybe 2011s have kind of taken that.
It depends on the part of the world you're in. If you're over in Europe, they're shooting them CZs in competition. Here in the States,
I'm talking America. I never.
But I'm just saying. Here in the States, you run more into the 2011 space.
I think that's interesting what you're saying, though, RGG. What I would say is, I think that's changing. I think a big part of Staccato's push with this HD is to become the weapon of choice for most law enforcement agents. Mm-hmm. I think that was not a move for the consumers. That was a move for Leos. They wanted a gun that was drop safe and could get approved by all these different departments. There's already a lot of SWAT units and some departments that allow people to run Staccatos. Now I think it's about to be off the chain. I think you're about to see a lot more staccatos and 2011 type guns being used for duty purposes.
I think a lot of that was because Stealth Arms started getting a lot of law enforcement contracts.
That too.
And so I think they realized, that's a market they wanted to try and take over too.
They really put a big hole in the game when that platypus dropped.
Yeah, they did.
Because I don't think prior to that, I don't think we had seen, and I'm trying to think, I mean, with the exception of Staccato, I don't think we had seen a double stack 1911 that reliable. Like, they really knocked it out the park with that gun, man. They really did. I think they really overshot themselves with the customization, even though it was really cool. But I think that kind of, I ain't gonna say hurt, but I think it kind of, I don't know, took the how people view the firearm. They look at it more as they don't take it as serious when it's super colorful.
Yeah, a little bit more a lot of people don't have
it felt like a gimmick to people that didn't know.
Right.
So but other than that, man, those guns, you be even now, you'd be hard pressed. You rarely ever hear that. Like, even some of the stuff that you'll hear about certain guns, you rarely ever hear reliability issues or problems with the platypuses.
No,
it's rare. I mean, every gun have problems, but it's rare.
Right, very rare.
Only issue I ever had was that front fiber optic sight. The little fiber optic flew out. That was the only problem I ever had with mine.
Well, I never really had an issue at all, other than the what's the name walking out. They fixed it, but it used to walk out at first. What is it called? What part is that?
The trigger pin
in the front. No, the
spring, the buffer spring.
It wasn't the spring.
Oh, you mean that you had to screw it in?
The rod, the guy rod.
Yeah, the guy rod.
Oh, yeah, it would walk out when you start really running the gun crazy, to start moving, and you just tighten it back up. But they fixed that problem pretty quick.
I changed that immediately.
The only thing I ever had out of mine was the slide not locking back all the time on mags. That's the only thing I ever.
You want to know something, man? Yeah. Regular 2011s do that.
Yeah, regular 2011s do it too.
Yep.
Mikado do it.
Okay.
It's usually a mag issue when that happens. Not an issue with the mag, but just the way the gun reacts to those magazines, I guess. I don't know. Don't ask me. We should be asking you.
What was funny with mine is my OEM Glock mags is the ones that don't lock back, but the P mags and everything like that, they lock back every time. I know.
That's funny. That's funny.
That was weird, but
$10, Patrick. It's $10 donations tonight, yo.
I still didn't try to run.
$10 donations. We're gonna give away an optic at the end of the night.
The metal.
Hey, Charles Henry, if you in here, hit me up, bro.
Gravy, what's up, man? My bad if I didn't speak to you.
Okay.
But no, I think it's been the market has definitely shifted. I love the fact that there's so much out there.
Yeah.
There's so much out there to choose from, and then there's we're gonna bring a brother on the channel next week that I want. I don't really want to talk about him too much tonight, but we're gonna bring him on next week because he's doing some crazy customization stuff right now that I think is through the roof, especially with these 2011s. And I've been watching some of the guys in the community been doing some crazy stuff with some of the inexpensive guns.
You can take an inexpensive 2011 and make it run like a staccato.
Yeah.
All day long. You can make it run better than a staccato.
100%.
Yeah, so it's good. But it's been making me really like go through my safe, man, and start shooting some of my other stuff. Right? Because you get caught up in the wave of what's going on online and almost forget about there's a lot of cool stuff out there. A lot of dope guns to shoot.
Yeah,
and I'm starting to move back into my PCCs and get more on the rifle side of things.
It's funny you said it. I was in the safe looking, and I was like, man, I ain't shot that rifle in a long time. I ain't shot that rifle either.
Yeah.
I haven't went to the range and just shot in probably 2 years.
Dang.
Yeah, you always
I go to the range with the camera
I was complaining about not going in 2 weeks.
Yeah, you always go in there shooting for stuff to film something.
Yeah, I'm always recording. So I never go just to shoot for
fun.
I
see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like I never get to go to the range and just take out some random stuff and just go out there and just waste ammo. I'm always recording something.
Yeah. I mean, I try to make sure I get some type of content when I go. It only makes sense if I'm gonna be there. I try to bring something. I went to the range today. I found myself shooting and wasn't recording nothing. I'm like, damn, I done ran through 150 rounds. I ain't recorded nothing. Just
because you were just enjoying yourself.
Yeah, I was.
Sometimes you need to do that though. Sometimes you need to do that.
That's right.
Yeah. Just shoot. You do, but I can't do it. My brain won't stop. Because I get out there, you know what? I can do this quick little something right quick, and then I end up recording the whole video, and it's like, you know what? And then Van be looking at me like, bro, I thought we was just gonna shoot.
That's how I be, man.
What I've started to do is when I go to the range, I have a plan, whatever I'm gonna shoot relative to video. I go in, I video it, I wrap it up, I put my camera up, put the tripod up, and then I take an extra 30 minutes or whatever, and then just shoot for me.
Yeah,
that's
a good thing to do.
Yeah,
I used to do that.
I think we all should, as content creators, just do that every once in a while. Just go to the range. Don't worry about no camera. Just shoot some shit.
But truth be told, and this ain't no dig at nobody at all. I swear, it's just truth. Every content creator that make content ain't really gun people like that.
That's true.
That makes sense.
That's true.
Makes sense.
They're just not like they like guns for the sake of making content, but it ain't really their thing all the time.
I like,
you know what I'm saying? Like me, y'all. I tell people this, and I might be one of them. Dan, it's funny I say that because I would be digging at myself. Don't get me wrong. I've always had a passion for firearms, even before I ever started making content. But I think initially it was for all the wrong reasons, and then the more I started learning, it became more interesting to me. I started learning a lot more stuff. And then you get to shoot. That's why I love to shoot so many different guns, right? Like I like to try different stuff, Mm-hmm. It's the kick that I get out of going to a lot of events that I go to because you get to do that. So that's something that I do like. But once I get away from it, then I'm really away from it. Like you'll see me. You don't let Game 7 would have came on the night I was going live. I wouldn't have been live.
It's funny that you say that because me and you have that conversation. Because sometimes I just get a text. What you shopping for?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm always
you got it bad.
I'm always looking. I love the guns more than the content. I do. And
that's another side to the game. There's people that actually eat, sleep, and breathe firearms. Like you don't care about recording. I just love this. That's my thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna start my YouTube channel back up, but I was just like, I just like guns, man, and I get joy out of watching y'all, but like doing the content when it comes to doing that, I would say I'm lazy, but I just don't have the motivation to do it. So I take pride in knowing that y'all do it. I watch y'all, you know what I'm saying, and I live vicariously through y'all pretty much.
But you know what I've started to do, bro, and I know you probably know this firsthand, and I don't know nobody else that does this. I bring people like you into the fold of the other side, right?
Yeah.
I'll introduce you to people or bring your name up to people. And not just you. I do this with several people that's in the community that don't have channels. But I feel like those opinions are valuable. The Big Taps, the Lethos, the people. Because let me tell you why you're so valuable. Because you spend a lot of money in this space. The Dennis Dixons, the Joseph Harris's, the Coy, all these. So you guys are what keep me running. Y'all keep this channel running because I have those type of people that are close enough to me that we can get real world feedback. We can get real time feedback. And it's not always just coming from a content creator.
And I mean, I was, and that's why I was so sad and hurt that I couldn't be down there this year because I wanted to, shoot
Man, you had way more important stuff going on, bro.
I know, but I mean,
I cussed you out bad at first. You say Roadblock ain't coming. Roadblock ain't coming.
I know, man.
But really then when I found out why, I'm like, oh, it is what it is, man. Ain't what you want me to do.
I know. And then I mean, Dre, I'll be down. We'll be in Nashville in 3 weeks because we were supposed to go to East St. Louis and they switched it. Now we're going to Nashville. So in 3 weeks, I'll be down there for 2 weeks. So
man, you ain't talking about nothing. The last 3 times you said that, I ain't heard from you yet.
No, hell no. Because last time I was down there, I was on the other side.
It sounds good on camera, don't it, Dre? It sounds good. We got a whole bunch of people listening, but I'm going to be in your area 2 weeks, Dre.
Tennessee a long-ass state.
Yeah, it is long-ass
you can say, hey, Dre, I'm going to be in Tennessee. He'll be like, all right. And then he in Nashville, you be like, well, I'm going to be in Chattanooga.
That's an hour away. 2 hours away. So we make that ride. That ain't nothing. That's a day trip.
Yeah, shit.
Hey, you sound like who was that text me? I think it was Refrigerator Q. He was like, he say, hey man, oh yeah, I meant to say. He texted this though. He's like, I meant to tell you, I'm gonna be in Florida in a couple of days.
Florida.
Hey, okay, what I don't know. You got where at? Like that's Florida long, bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man. But no, I love it though, bro. Man, I still be remembering when we all went to what's the name to Real Deal crib.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was dope. Where the hell Real Deal at?
I was just about to ask. Anybody talk to him? Is he doing okay?
I don't know. We gotta check on him, man.
I gotta send him a text.
What's up with him, Mr. R. Daniels? What's up, brother? Man, you know what, R. Daniels? If y'all gotta stop letting me forget.
What up, Devil Rope?
We have absolutely got to get the story out about why you didn't make it to the meetup. That is like the going question right now. So, matter of fact, I'm just gonna say this because it's on my mind now that you came in here. It reminded me. So we know that we all was doing everything in our power to get our Daniels down to the meetup, and then we get to the meetup and nobody sees our Daniels, and it's kind of hard to miss the fact that he's not there because he's gonna stand out like a sore thumb.
Who said he gonna stand out like a
sore head? He got the, But I mean, unfortunately, the brother couldn't make it. Legitimate reasons, and for everybody that pitched in, is being refunded. So as long as everybody understands and knows that, then
I already started doing it.
Yeah, so everybody's getting all whatever you sent over for our Daniels, you're getting it back. So it's all good. It just didn't work out. But I'd let him tell the story about why he couldn't make it. But he had a legitimate reason. He asked me.
He did.
One of the reasons was the flight got canceled.
Yeah.
Hey, Coy, you caught that? I said, our Daniels stand out.
Yeah, right. I caught that too, bro. I was
like, straight to hell for that, RGG.
Like, stand out, huh?
Oh God, that was terrible. That was terrible, man. Forgive me for that one, y'all. Forgive me for that. Shout out to our daddy. But man, so man, what y'all got brewing, man? Anybody got Dre? I already know what you just. Boy, you had a great year. Mega, what you got brewing, man? I know fam on the 2011 Roadblock ain't doing nothing right now.
And hit me up.
Hey, I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow, Dre, to work on what we talked about.
That's what's up.
Get the timing of it and all squared away.
I finally got a chance to I know I'm late as on the web, but I finally got a chance to shoot the Echelon, man.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
late.
you just
Right,
I'm real late. I'm real late.
Years late.
I was impressed though. I was impressed.
It's a dope gun though. All jokes.
Yeah, it's light and it shoot real flat. Like, and it wasn't the comp one, and then it was the regular 4.5 inch, barrel. But yeah, I was impressed.
You know, like there's some guns that you'll get you get the gun. I'm sure all of us have this. You look in your safe and there's just some guns you'd be like, man, I don't even shoot this joint no more. I really don't care about it. It can go. And then you got those that you'd be like, nope, this ain't never going nowhere. This is one of those. And I feel like the Echelon is one of those for me. It has been in my rotation, like basically for home defense. I always keep it somewhere. And it's the same way I feel that way about the Echelon and the PDP. That's two guns that I really like feel that way about.
It's fun.
And for some reason, I don't never get rid of my Glock 19 either. But
yeah,
I've grown to love my Echelon, and I'm a Springfield hater, and
I was too, bro.
I've been a Springfield hater for a long. And my first gun was a Springfield.
Mine too.
It was an XDM. It was XDM 40 cal, 3.8 inch barrel, and
I had an XDM too.
Oh, that's why you hated Springfield. you were tearing your hands up, boy. With that.
But so I got the Echelon, and I got the Icarus Precision grip for it, and then I had got the Overwatch Precision trigger, and then I recently put the the Powder River Precision trigger kit in there with the spring kit. Man, listen, it's totally different gun. It's totally different gun.
This is why I say I must not be a super gun person, because y'all do this a lot. Everybody I talk to, that especially in the community, does this, and it really, like, I be thinking y'all weird, but it's obvious that I'm the weird one because I'm the one not doing it. Because y'all get the guns and everybody changing stuff. Like, I rarely ever change anything on any of the firearms that I have. Rarely. Like, especially when it comes to like triggers, internals, all that stuff. Rarely am I changing a lot of stuff.
Have you actually seen
on a gun? Like, I got a video cooking right now in the background, but I don't know.
Technically, it would be the front ground, because if we looking behind you, we don't see nothing cooking. And you pointed in front of you. I just want to make sure we being clear.
Everybody on the same page, right?
He said, "I got something cooking in the back."
But yeah, the trick on this gun is super nice, but I think it can use a little bit of adjustment to make it better. But at the same time, I don't want to mess with the reliability.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I can't help myself. If I get a gun, I'm trying to help it reach the highest height.
I'm a tinker.
Yeah, but you don't carry out them guns. They sit in your safe. This is gonna be a gun I'm gonna carry. So I would rather have certain things as close to stock as possible without messing with the reliability.
I mean, go ahead.
Now I was just gonna say I don't personally mess with carry guns. That's my person, but it's not just. I mean, one is like you said, Dre, reliability. You don't want to falter with that, but also I know in Virginia, if you got stuff done to your gun, yo, and you have to use that gun, it's gonna be difficult to deal with that case.
Yeah, some states are like that, man. They weird about that.
That's because you're in that Commonwealth coming to get you.
Yeah, that's why you in that. Yeah, that Commonwealth in Ohio. They don't want to talk about stuff like that. And you
Now,
don't.
would
They ain't
y'all
gonna know.
agree?
They ain't gonna know if you don't tell them.
Would y'all agree that most times, and fam, you could speak to this. Well, all of y'all could, I imagine. When we do the upgrades, these are typically, it's more on the hobby side of things, right? Like where I'm upgrading this, but there's really, is there typically a practical use for that? Because in my mind, it don't seem like there's a practical reason that we do it. I think we just do it to, you know what I'm saying? Like you beef it up. We make the triggers better. We make the guns shoot flatter. We do all this cool stuff that we do to them. But it's really more for show versus use.
Not for me. It's more about
performance for me.
Yeah. For me, it's more about performance and the shootability, the shooting experience. I'm trying to get. I mean, if we Cerakote a gun, that's for show, right? But when you talk about porting and triggers and changing out recoil springs and stuff like that, that's performance based.
I mean, if you look at my safe, I have one gun that's Cerakoted. And that was my P10C before they came with the optics cut, and they asked me, did I want to get it Cerakoted? And I was like, I mean, it was like it'll be for free. So I was like, cool. So I just did gunmetal gray. It wasn't nothing crazy or nothing like that. But every gun that's in my safe is either from the factory the way it is, or just how I bought it. But when it comes to so we talk about reliability. I think when people throw out reliability when you talk about triggers, if I take it to the range and if I change the trigger out, right, and I put it back in the safe and I don't shoot it, and then one day I decide to put it on my hip, then I could agree with what y'all saying about reliability. Like, you don't know. But if I change the trigger out and I go to the range and I shoot it constantly and it never fails me, then I would say that gun is damn near reliable.
I would say that, but I've had aftermarket triggers that were supposed to be some of the best triggers out there in some firearms, and they ran flawless for 1,000 rounds, and then that one day it went click instead of bang, and it wouldn't go bang no more. You know what I'm saying? And I literally have dreams where I've been in a situation where I had to use a firearm and the damn gun wouldn't work. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that.
I thought I was the only one.
You said you was dreaming.
Yeah, but Roblox, I thought I was the only one that had those dreams. I've had those dreams too. Well, I pull my pistol and the damn trigger don't work. I've had that dream more than once.
I think everybody. I mean, I've had that dream before, but I don't think it's because you change the trigger out and put it in your gun. I just think that it's just being in the space that we in, and you carry a gun every day. Your worst fear is that when you pull your gun out, if you need to use it one day, which none of us probably will, but if you need to use it one day, you pull it out and it don't work.
Exemplar. What up, yo?
So I've always been one of those people that'll ask a question that I know a lot of people be thinking, but when you're online and on the internet, you don't want to ask those questions because you think it's a little bit embarrassing, right?
Right.
So for me, I would always ask certain questions like, we say this all the time, and don't get. I got a YouTube channel. I make videos. A bunch of people, watch what we do and say, and I know in my head that the questions are practical. Like somebody will say, and I'll say it too. I feel like this gun is extremely reliable, or this red dot, I'll trust my life with it. Like I stopped saying that. You never hear me say that again because I don't trust my life with any of these gadgets. You need to understand that. Like it's all, you just got to hope and pray for the best because anything can fail.
100%.
Doesn't matter what it is, what gun, what optic, whatever. So you always got to keep that in the back of your mind. So when we hear a lot of the stuff that we say, that's why y'all think I just be trolling or talking. When I be like, man, all this stuff that we say, we just giving our opinions on it. Like this is just my opinion. Like, Mega say, well, look, I don't touch my carry guns. That's his preference, right? You just say, look, I prefer not to touch them. They're going to run out the box. I'm going to leave it like it is. Some people say, nope, that trigger's a little bit too heavy for me. I want to make it a little lighter, or, it's gritty. I want to make it smoother. Whatever the case is, I think a lot of that just comes down to preference. Because when you start talking performance with these firearms, what do you look for in performance in a defense gun? Because to me, I would think that most people would prefer a slightly heavier trigger, you know, so you have to be more deliberate with the pull. You might want a little take up just so you're prepping the trigger before you just pull it, you know, that type of thing. So,
well, my comment earlier wasn't about a defense gun. It was more about just generally what I'm looking for, what I'm trying to do when I modify a gun. But we talked about this before. I told you my bedside gun is my FN and my FNX 45 and my 509 tactical or polymer. My P365 is my carry, one of my main carries. So I carry more traditional hot striker fired pistols for the most part for defensive purposes.
Yeah, and I remember I with two different people that I trained with before said this to me, and those two people don't know each other, so I don't know if it's just a common thing. But like when you are with these hammer fire guns that we all 2011s be it one for instance, when you watch guys, you know guys that really shoot professionally. When you watching them shoot these guns, it's almost similar to the ARs when they're manipulating the gun, right? So like if you got a gun that has a safety on it, you should be manipulating that safety when that gun comes back and when it goes back out. The same way you do with an AR, you should be doing that with your hammer fires with safeties on them. I watch a lot of guys manipulate 2011s and they don't even use the safety. It's like the safety not there, right? But that's more on the amateur side. I ain't gonna say amateur, but more novice guys. But when you start getting the guys who won the competition,
I wouldn't say that because there's two safeties on that gun. Okay. A guy might have that mindset too, because if you don't depress that grip safety, that gun's not supposed to go off.
RGG, are you saying manipulate the safety?
The manual safety. You got to manipulate the grip safety unless you got it pinned.
Right, but are you talking about manipulating it out of the holster?
Yeah.
Coming out the holster, safety off, fire safety on, back in the holster.
I always do that.
Yeah, I always told people when they used to come in the shop and they have guns with safeties on them, and I watch them on the range, I'm like, that safety gonna get you killed. And they're like, why you say that? I said, because you don't train with your safety, but you carry with the safety. So when you pull that gun one day, you gonna have your adrenaline pumping, everything gonna be going down. You're gonna mess around and forget that safety. And
that's exactly why I refuse to carry a gun with a safety.
Right. That's why I like striker fire.
I got a class. I got a class tomorrow, and my when I have women in class, they literally say, because a lot of them don't have guns before they take the class. They're looking to buy a gun after the class. They always say, I ask them, I said, well, what kind of gun do you want? And I give them the difference between a striker fire without a safety and a striker fire with a safety, and they said, well, I want a safety. And I was like, well, when you go to the range, when you train, you're gonna train with that safety, right? And she just kind of looked at me like,
right.
Like, what do you mean? I was like, every time you pull that gun up and you about to fire, take the safety off. When you done, put the safety back on, put the gun down. And she was like, I got to do all that. I said, yeah.
That's because.
But I used to think it was hard to be fast like that until I start watching guys do it. I mean, but it takes a lot. It takes training. It takes a lot. That's a lot of muscle memory. And when you go to guns that don't have them, it's a difference. It's rare that you see a bunch of guys that do both, right? Most guys are kind of in that hammer fire safety world, and that's kind of what they do. Because when you come back to that striker world, it's a little bit different. You still used to manipulating that safety. Like it's like second nature.
Who remembers Texas Grebner?
Texas Grebner, I remember him.
When he shot himself.
Oh shit! I shot myself.
He shot himself because he was drawn. He was drawn from the holster, his right side, and he was outside. And I guess he was trying to do quick draws, and he pulled up out his holster, and he fired before he presented.
You know why he fired that gun?
Why?
He was using a Black Hawk holster with that little button on the side.
Is that what that was?
Yep.
And ever since then, I was like, man, I would never carry a 2011 style. I carried my staccato like for a month, and I was just like, yep, that's enough for me. Because I was carrying the appendix, and it was just like this is a $2,500 gun. I'm gonna carry it. But then I was just like, I'm done.
I think most people.
I refuse to do it.
I think most people that carry a gun with a safety on it, they thinking about not shooting themselves, not shooting somebody else.
Yep.
That's the problem. Because you thinking about, and with your carry gun, I think you should be more concerned about what you're gonna shoot at and not shooting you. That's just my own opinion.
If y'all just come in and smash the like button, we got an O-Sight S that we're giving away tonight. RMSC cut, real durable optic, pretty good, man. So I got a couple of them here. I don't even gonna put them back up, but I got them here. So $10 donations. The Cash App is on the screen if y'all want to get into the giveaway.
So what I used to carry with a safety on my gun when I first started carrying, legit, I would sit there and drop fire train, and as I drew, I was dropping the safety. So when I presented the gun, the safety was already off.
Yeah,
but a lot of people won't do that. And then those Black Hawk Serper holsters and shit, the instructors here in my area, there's a lot of the instructors here. If you go into class and you're wearing one of them, they'll walk past you and they'll grab the grip of your gun and rip the holster off your hip and hand you your gun back with the holster still attached to it. I never carry one of them.
So I didn't even know that, bro. I mean, I learned it about maybe 3 years ago or so, but I didn't even realize that was a thing.
What's that?
That you should be manipulating the safety each time that that when you present and when you putting it back. I didn't even know. Like, I didn't know that. I just knew I had the gun. So to go back, when I first got my staccato, which was like the first one like that, I didn't know. I didn't know until I started going to train. I started telling Zach, I'm like, bro, I just learned this. Like, I didn't know that I should be manipulating that safety. Then it started getting me training more like that. Now it definitely, I ain't gonna say it's second nature to me, because still sometimes it's not second nature to me. I'm just gonna be 100% honest with you. And I pay attention. Like, I watch guys when they shoot, and I could tell. You could tell the guys that do it all the time. And there's some guys so fast you don't even realize they manipulate the safety. Guys that like competition shooters with 2011, you don't even realize it. They fast, boy.
Yeah, that was never a thing I wanted to do.
Yeah, it's all emotion. I'm talking about they like up. It's so fast and it's all emotion. And when they putting that gun back, they putting that safety on. You never even see their hand move really, or their thumb moving when they doing it. AR guys with ARs who really good.
Yeah,
it's second nature to them. They got you just get in that mode. That take a lot of dry firing and practice too.
I gotta say, for you, it makes me proud when I watch you, because I remember when you first started. Yeah, I was like, you could tell you're a hood dude. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't have a lot of knowledge. Your lives, you were just asking questions, trying to get information.
Dre, this is the worst thing you ever said to me, bro.
And now, you know what I'm saying? Now you like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, look.
GG, when I first started watching you, I could tell you didn't know shit.
Yeah. I was just hey, wait a minute. If we translate what Dre just said, boy, you just did me bad right there, man.
Man, yeah, I could tell you had just made bail and everything.
You are absolutely right, but I think what saved me and what gained me a lot of popularity too was just my honesty.
Yep. Right.
I never came on there saying I know this. As a matter of fact, it's probably one of the big, the longer I've been in the space now, boys, it's easy to listen to people that don't really know nothing. Right? Like, it's easy to pick them out. Like, you can pick up on it real easy. Now that you start to learn more and get more. Me, I always want to talk to people. When I'm talking on YouTube, I try. My thing is always to try to talk to people as if we was in your backyard having a conversation about the gun.
But you never want to be the smartest one in the room.
No, man, I don't even claim to be. Man.
You want to learn something every conversation.
Absolutely. I pick up a lot of stuff from a lot of people. And then I remember talking to Sean. Why can't I get Sean's last name right now? But Sean with Kia that we know through Kia, that's he do a lot of training. He's a lawyer too down in Atlanta. And I remember talking to him, and he said he had me cracking up when he said, "You got them people that like to use all them long words and sound real fancy, and they really don't be saying shit. It just sound like they know a whole lot,
right?
But they really don't be saying that. They don't really know nothing." I thought that was interesting because you do hear that a lot. Oh my God! Speaking of don't know nothing,
right.
Speaking of don't know nothing. Speaking of, I don't put hollow points in my gun.
Right.
What's up,
speaking of that,
Mr.
I ain't saying no names, but he your boy RTG. Your boy comes to me and Queen. He was like, "Hey, y'all want these? This is my carry ammo. I can't carry it back on the plane with me." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool." So I didn't even look at it till I got home, and I was like, "Bruh." I was like, "What?"
Who gave you that, man? So we could put him on the spot. It wasn't Billy.
No, it wasn't Billy.
I would have believed it if it was Billy.
I put it to you like this: he was walking around with a big ass camera.
Dang. Dang. He was carrying that ammo right there.
Yeah. I was like, "Damn, bro. Nah, say it ain't so."
He said, "My instructor said turn on all the lights if an intruder shows up." We need Johnny Gun game. We gotta get that Johnny Gun game argument.
Right, that's what that is.
Billy, what's good, bro?
Ain't nothing, man. Just enjoying the little outdoors real quick. Chilling, listening to some
always outside. He done built a whole guest house.
What you been drinking? What you been drinking, Billy Santos?
Oh, you know what? Well, so I got the Modelo's, right?
I know you drinking something. I'm looking at you. I'm like, what you drinking?
I knew Billy was Hispanic.
Oh yeah, I got my glass, man.
Yep, we own it. That's some coconut shit. I don't know.
Okay.
Roadblock, what we on?
Roadblock trying to figure out how you gonna move all that shit out the house.
Right.
He ain't he been on the screen, ain't said nothing all night. He's sitting over there trying to figure it out, man.
He ain't worried about it. Look, Roadblock changed tires without no tax, man. He
I get the small safe, but this big.
Right.
Hey, this safe right here, man. Listen, that's about $650. Look, man.
Hey, look, you like me. So when I was getting ready to move from Chicago, I'm like, look, there's no way I'm gonna be able to take my big safes with me. It's not possible. Like, because even with the trailer that we was pulling, like there was no way. But I wasn't even thinking. I didn't even get that far, bro. I didn't know how the hell I was gonna get it back out the house.
No, yeah,
it was getting so bad, bro. It was getting close to time to move, man. I'm trying to sell it. People want to buy it, but they want you to deliver it. And
so I slid mine down the stairs by myself, right? This one, I got it up the 2 stairs to get into the house, and then I slid it down the rest of the way. So now getting it up is something totally different.
Man, say that different, but I know what you mean. But for sure, it's gonna be trouble trying to push that joint back up the stairs, man.
So what I'm gonna do is, we're gonna hire some movers. And I told my wife, I was like, when they touch these safes, I'm gonna be right there with them. When they put it in the truck, I'm gonna be right there with them.
You gonna make a movie with all the guns.
Yeah, you gonna make a movie
with gonna leave everything in it. They're gonna be like this. They said this safe said weigh 400 pounds. This one's about 1,000. Wow.
Ammo in it.
No, I got the ammo. I got the ammo sitting out. I'm gonna take that over there myself. But I let the truck go, man. I don't have a pickup truck no more. So I got a little SUV because it's better on gas. So we'll see, man. We'll see how this thing gonna work.
See your stress level. I had a different kind of stress level too. Not only just moving the stuff. Imagine, I can say it now. Imagine trying to get out of Illinois with all them guns.
Oh yeah, man! You gotta get to the border. You better drive.
You talk about trying to make it to the border.
soon as he get to the border, you good.
This dude was acting like he was moving
I was
weight.
sweating the whole ride.
Right, he's acting like he was moving the bricks. That's right,
Oh
right.
my God, it was something.
And he had
It was
that
something
hair
wrong.
on.
You was having a flashback when you RGG.
I swear, every time a police passed by, you like, oh Lord.
Ain't nobody was worried about you.
Right,
You
like,
was getting
no,
chased in your mind.
Ain't no way to explain 100+ guns
no,
at all. It ain't no way.
You're doing something.
Yeah,
They're gonna be like,
you
you
put
doing
you up.
something.
But you know what's
man,
bad
like,
though?
moving.
When you're doing something and you know you ain't supposed to be doing it, and the police come around, that's when you mess up while you're driving. You be driving perfectly fine. You see a cop, then you start swerving and shit. Driving here,
hit the gas instead of the brakes.
Right.
That music be low. Cut the radio off. Just cut it off.
Yep,
You going under the speed limit. That's a telltale sign right there.
Right.
Just go the speed limit.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you ain't lying, boy.
Hey, Silverback talking about don't call the movers. Like, is you coming?
Right.
Is you coming up here? You ain't coming to that.
But you pay it when you start looking around.
Silverback got bad knees. He can't help nobody.
Right. But I wish
Silverback them had a way to ship them banana pudding up here, man.
He's saying call a safe mover. Because when I had my safe delivered, that's what I had to do. There's a company. It's like only one in my area that'll move gun safes.
Hey, Tank, I'm gonna need you to type that different. That just sound. With
Yeah.
everything going on,
Yo,
right
I can't see the chat. What up, everybody? What's up?
Yeah, Tank, that don't sound right, man.
Right.
No, what I probably end up doing is I got a two-wheeler. So no, I ain't gonna do that. Fuck that.
Wait, you got a what?
The right company, bro. There's a company here when they move safe like what you got, the big ones. They got a dolly. It's electronic, and when it hit the steps, it's got
you gotta get one of them.
Yeah,
you better go get you some.
What you got up there? Fin, feather, and fur, or you got Tractor Supply?
Fin, feather. We got fin, feather, fur, and Tractor Supply.
I'm 9 times out of 10, they got some company that'll do it.
They do. The Fin, feather, and fur does have somebody that does it, but I bought this safe from Fin, feather, and fur, and they charge like $200 for delivery, and I said, y'all can kiss my ass, and I put it on the back of my truck, and I moved it myself. But this time, I'm gonna call up there because I'm up there all the time, so they know me. So I'll see if I can get somebody to come do it.
See, when I was back, I used my job to move my big safe. So I took the work truck to the place.
No, wait.
I remember that.
Before you get too far,
the safe was on
before you get too far, you bought that damn safe and then forgot you bought the shit.
That's a fact. It was
that is a fact.
That motherfucker sat there for we. Hey, you gonna go pick up? Oh shit, yeah.
I was like on the last eligible day for me to go get it too. I had forgot the safe. I had paid for it and everything.
And you just left it sitting at the store?
Yeah.
That's
it, because I couldn't get it to the crib, and I didn't want to pay for delivery. I already had a safe at the crib. It was just it was like over full.
Exactly.
I had stuff on top of stuff, so I had to get another one.
So you never write out his bring back sheet for that damn safe.
It was crazy. But it was on the skid. I had a power jack. They brought the safe out in the forklift, put it on back in the truck. I took it to the crib, power jacked it down to the garage, got it up to the door. We put a blanket on the steps. I only had 2 steps to get it in the door. We put it on the side. Me and my son, we slid it in. Once it got on the carpet, it slid.
Yeah.
It took both of us to stand it up, and we just slid it into our laundry room, into the back closet. And that was it.
I don't even like how you omitted the whole fact that me and Zach helped you, but didn't help you.
Y'all ain't helped me at all, bro.
We was there the whole time.
Yeah, we was there the whole time.
Even when you was yelling at your son, we was there the whole time.
Don't put that on your finger, boy.
Race around now.
Race around.
Hey, you make one mistake with one of them safes, boy. You might be out of here. You might be.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you.
Yep.
So my first save, I bought that safe, and the next day I started at CSX. I bought the safe. I brought it home. I had a Jeep Commander. I put the safe the safe right here. I put the safe in the back of the Jeep Commander, drove all the way home. Mind you, I don't like to ask for help. I just do shit. So my wife was like, You sure you ain't going to call for nobody? I was like, no, I got it. Man, I put that safe and slid it down the stairs, got it in here. I'm telling you, I woke up the next morning. It felt like the devil had my spine like in there doing it. I'm like, man, what the heck? So and then I had to go to work that day. First day at CSX. First had to swing sledgehammer and everything. Man, that was the most pain I ever had up until that point. I'll never do that shit again. That's what I'm saying. I'm hiring a mover because I'm not fucking with these safes. That's gonna be the most
Home Depot about 6:30.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Not now. Ain't nobody at Home Depot 6:30 no more.
They don't got them.
Hey, they got them. Hey, they ain't
nobody out there.
Yeah, you go.
I'm
You're
fanboy.
gonna be up there with them coal trucks.
You might find a couple brothers out there, but they gonna charge you.
I was gonna, fam. I was gonna say they was snatching light skinned people out there, just everybody.
Yep, everybody.
He ain't finding nothing in California, boy. You can't get no help from the essays no more, man.
Man, I'm from Pasadena. What are you talking about? Get off me.
Y'all see that video where they snatched up that Marine's dad?
No.
His dad was cutting grass, and he worked for a landscaping company, and ICE rolled up on his ass. They snatched him up. He tried to fight him. And the little Marine dude's like, it's my dad. You know, we citizens. I'm like, nah, Pops must not be legal because he just got yoked up.
They ain't trying to hear nothing.
I did see the two young men who were soldiers and went with their moms to her meeting. I saw that. They wasn't having that shit.
That's crazy.
Hey, Mega, you be careful. You kind of got like a Salvadorian look.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
He said, no habla inglés.
Right.
Hey, you just made me look at Mega again. Like, damn, you might.
Pablo look.
Billy walking around with them pillows, boy.
Me with them dudes.
Pick up a Bud Light.
Oh, he got two black box. He'll be all right. When you the 19X at the meetup? Think, Megan?
Huh?
When you the 19X at the meetup? Look at Bill.
Man.
If they come after you just getting a 19X box, you'll be all right.
Hey, they finally caught that dude, that last inmate out of New Orleans, huh?
Yeah, they got him.
He's still running around.
Hey, why the dude was going live and everything though? Going on.
Hey, he was mocking the police.
He wanted to get caught. Yeah, he wanted to get caught.
Yeah, he did. I just think he was just dumb with it. Like, dude, you will never hear from me again. I'll be in Cuba. I go to Miami and get on somebody's boat, some flotilla, and be in Cuba somewhere.
I tell me, nobody gonna mistake me for no. I ain't worried about that.
Zach,
but y'all, if you had to for your freedom, could y'all really leave American soil and disappear?
Hell yeah, for my freedom.
For your freedom.
Hell yeah, be gone. Holla.
Where the hell am I gonna go?
That's I don't know. I don't know where I'd be safe.
I don't know. I'll be right next to what's his name? That's in Bali. Russell Simmons. Right next up. Down the hall.
That's what Diddy was on his way to.
Mm-hmm.
He should have left sooner.
He should have left sooner. He was arrogant. He ain't want to leave.
Damn, Robert P. He said my son deported back to damn.
Oh, he said so casual, like he going on vacation.
Like he didn't like her anyway, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say he probably didn't like her. He might be the one that called on her. Come get this one.
He said, Trump, come get this. Like, he done pissed me off.
I done told him 9 times that she can't spend the night. She stayed the night every night.
Right.
She got to go.
Come get this.
You're gonna look at his son and tell him, I told you her ass wasn't no good.
Yep. Hey, Silverback, you know, they taking Haitians too, so be careful.
Yes, they are. They taking a lot of people.
Damn, Philly slow. That's
they done deported some Europeans and Asians.
Hey, you see what Philly slow.
The thick ones.
Oh man.
Oh man, that shit crazy.
Oh man, y'all, you can't be joking about this, man. Now y'all know how we feel in the hood when the police come around.
No, man.
You ain't in the hood no more, RGG.
I'm not, man. Thank God.
You in Florida.
Yeah, y'all got domestic alligators,
like
bro.
Florida ain't got
not
hood.
hood.
I'm grateful I ain't in the hood, but
she took the money.
You got alligators in your backyard.
You see something?
That's worse than the police.
They were doing that, paying people $1,000 and a plane ticket back to wherever you came from. That's
if you self-deport, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I work
they give you a band when you get deported.
They give you $1,000 and a plane ticket to wherever you get me.
Whoa. If you self-deport, they do that. But if they bust you, then you don't get back.
You turn yourself in.
They want people to self-deport.
Yep, I want to go back.
Self-deport myself, try to get a vacation.
That's what I'm saying. She gonna be back in 2 weeks.
I'm gonna go back. I'll go there and be like, I'm from Dubai.
Right.
So they say
you're from Goodbye.
Right. They say if you self-deport, you get the $1,000 and you get an opportunity to come back. But if they catch you and deport you, then they're deporting you and you can't come back.
Right.
I didn't know that.
You ain't never coming back.
Not for a few years anyway. Unless you know how to get back in. They had the one guy that they deported, and he was back in like 2 weeks.
My homies back at the crib. I hope they ain't listening right now. This is a true story, man. Because we used to gamble in their shop all the time. You know, I used to be crazy. Every day I'll go over there and gamble. They had a body shop. I'm talking about they was off the chain though, boy, fixing them cars and doing everything. But I don't think nobody was supposed to be here. And one day I go up there trying to get my gamble on. Whole shop shut down. Then when I seen one of them, and I knew something wasn't right because I seen them because I go to the fresh market. You know, you go to the fresh market. I seen he was in there and he had a hoodie on, but it was still like warm outside, like it wasn't even cold enough. And he's like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" And I'm looking like, "The hell?" Now, I didn't know it was him. It was one of the guys from the shop. Man, what happened, bro? What happened to the shop? I was just over there last week. Wasn't nobody. He's like, man, I ain't gonna say his name, but he was like, man, bro, got deported. Like, deported? This was before any of this started. This was way before the ICE stuff was going on. I was like, what did he do? Like, he got pulled over. I guess he had some weed in the car or something. They got him up. They got him up out of there. I was like,
it's serious because where I live at is a lot of, you always see all the landscapers and the mulching and all of that. And it used to be whole crews. Even where I live, the guys that would come in be whole crews.
Ain't nobody going to work no more.
It be nothing but Mexican brothers. Now it be black dudes and white dudes. That's it. I don't see no more Mexican cats. Seriously, I mean, it's like they just like disappeared.
I still see Mexican dudes. We in Ohio right now. We working in Willard, Ohio. So it's like kind of between Toledo and Sandusky.
Mm-hmm.
They're building some new subdivision on our way to the yard. Mexicans is building that shit. They still out there. I was just
to say Roadblock this got a lot of people up out of here.
All I'm saying is don't get it twisted because what in Arkansas, the governor of Arkansas Nebraska just came out and said that 80% of their agriculture is illegals. And right now they're working at and most of them ain't coming to work right now.
That's how it is in most places.
And then now the state is working. They are $7 billion in debt right now because they ain't producing shit. And then a lot of the shit that they're sending off is soybeans to go to China. But the most people that pick the shit for the soybeans is the illegals.
Right.
We're having that issue in California.
Yeah,
My boy said the real
We've always had that issue in California.
A lot of places are having that.
Damn, you ain't been getting your grass cut?
No, I mean
Damn.
more on the agricultural side, like a lot of the orange fields and stuff like that. They're a lot of people aren't coming to work because they're afraid.
Yep.
Right.
The motherfucking avocados got expensive.
Ain't nobody going out there picking them avocados and oranges and berries and all that shit. Ain't nobody going out there doing that.
Hey man, who do them cherry plums though? Cause boy, listen,
There's plenty of them out there.
It's delicious.
Oh my god,
That motherfucker, a whole different story. Not everybody know about that.
yeah.
But
I
boy,
found
Your boy said they snatched 10 Mexicans off his neighbor's roof the other day. He's still every day.
No, but that's true. That's a gold mine. If you ever go somewhere and you see somebody getting their roof done, it'd be a whole roof full of Mexican, brother.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, I'm telling you, the Mexicans did my roof. They tore it down and put it up in 2 days.
Probably
But
a day and a half.
when they did all our roofs out here in my association, that's what was it. They don't play.
Oh, y'all done messed up now.
Oh, snap.
y'all all snitching like a motherfucker.
Roadblock just told on a gang of motherfuckers.
I mean, you ain't gonna
Between
find them.
Toledo and Sandusky. Right over
I
there.
would get you a shirt made with a rat on it, but you ain't big enough to
You
be
just
throwing a
said
house
on
on
the
it.
corner, 18th and Main, half a block down, next to the house, the White House on the left.
Right.
And guess what? All them folks that they building the house for, they gonna go out there and defend them. They gonna go out there and defend them.
And that's what's happening. What you mean you arrested Marietta? She's my favorite waitress. She's been here for 15 years. That's what's been happening all across the country.
That's why you gotta move all that stuff by yourself, because you dry snitched on everybody.
You ain't gonna be able to find no movies. You just told on all of them.
That's it. I hope you got some string or something.
You're gonna go to Walmart, it's gonna be one guy there. Yeah. We heard you. Now move it yourself.
You're a representative.
I get the gas station getting coffee, man. I just saw about 20 Mexicans up there.
Fam gonna send his homies over there, Ray and
Ray and Poogie.
Ray and Bernard. Bernard gonna be out there. He gonna charge a whole lot more than $20.
Facts. Nook and Daddy trying
Y'all
to
gonna
get
stop
back.
talking about think mega peoples, man. This ain't right.
Boy, we mess around and find out Mecca got deported tomorrow.
Man.
I feel like, damn, Billy, look what you did.
Arm 5 looking like a Glock 19X. I'm killing in this shit, boy. I said I'm about to put a motherfucking optic on your back.
They did, Robert P. They did today.
This dude's stupid.
Y'all leave.
He made that statement again. He said birthright citizenship is only for the descendants of slaves and children of slaves. They keep saying that.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. It's just, well, hey, man, shout out to all the illegals in the community. We're gonna make sure y'all, hopefully y'all don't get caught up in this mess. Was anybody at the meetup?
What up, Jimmy Walker? What you saying, bro?
I was just trying to see if there was any illegals at the meetup.
They definitely
try to get somebody to snitch on themselves.
Right.
Tell us if you really wasn't supposed to be.
Right.
Eric Edwards said, make a part of MS-13.
Hey, somebody said, think make it look like the oldest baby. Say he's 217 months old. Oh man.
Hey, if y'all just coming in, man, smash the like button. $10 donations tonight. We're giving away an O-Site S. Thank y'all for all the donations that came through. That's how you get entered in, and that's also how you can just support the channel. That's one way. Also about memberships as well.
Oh.
Still thinking about it, huh, bro? I wish I was young enough to help, man. I would, bro.
Let me tell you something. You know how when people say they're gonna move, you know how I help? Or if somebody I get a mover. I get a mover. I hire a mover, bro.
Yeah, that's
can't afford to pay for the movie.
My wife was like, "You
movers ain't cheap."
She, I mean, so my niece when they bought their house, she got a black-owned moving company, and that's what we going with. So I mean, they said they range from anywhere from $250 all the way up to like $5,000, but $5,000 is like if you got like a 4-bedroom and you moving out of state.
So they range from
I'm literally moving 5 minutes away, and this is it's a dormer. It's 2-bedroom. It's a dormer upstairs, so it constitutes as 3-bedroom. But I mean, it shouldn't be that much. I mean, we got some. I hope not. I wish.
You can tell when somebody's talking and hoping.
Right.
He's talking and hoping at the same time.
That shit into existence, man. Come on, man.
He said the bottom number like it was close to the top number.
Right.
It could be a G2C or it could be an Atlas, but I ain't sure yet.
They said go from 250 to 5,000.
5,000.
But 5,000, that means like you're moving a mansion. And
I know my boy.
You just moving a blender. You ain't. That's it.
2A said he got me though, so I ain't even worried about it.
Yeah, man, it's good to have rich homies.
Way back.
Fam said the way I help is actually how it went.
Hey, you know, and you know what it is, man. All your rich homies got you until it's time till they come down. They got money till it's time to get money. Just watch.
That's how we got the money.
You be like, fam, watch. He gonna say, oh man, bro, you know, if I had it, I got you, bro. And then he gonna see an Instagram post tomorrow, like new pickup, 5,500. Roadblocks. They're like, man, all I needed was 12. Gee,
Fam call you the next day and say, oh, that was yesterday. Damn,
my bad.
That's why I couldn't do it because I had to pay that $6,500 for that gun.
Hey, so the last dude that's out, Derek Groves, they said he was born on Juneteenth, and this is the last dude that is the last inmate that had escaped. He's the only one that's still at large right now, and you ain't heard from this dude. So the other dude was like posting, like having a birthday party and shit like this. This motherfucker, he done played this shit the right way. You ain't seen this cat.
He trying to stay free.
Yeah, he probably got a job already.
It's possible he can get out of this. Listen,
he got out of the country before the
I hope he got out the country too. I hope he gone.
Yep. You can disappear.
I mean, yo, you could disappear in the country. You just got to stay away from all that attention.
But it's cameras everywhere. That's the problem.
They ain't looking for they ain't using that technology on them motherfuckers. I mean, if it's a petty ass.
Did you see the picture when they called dude?
No.
The picture, the picture of the dude with the tattoos on his face. Oh, they use that technology to get that brother. They pinpointed where he was at because it's an embarrassment for law enforcement for somebody to escape and be escaped for that long. So they take that shit personally.
Yeah, not to mention the fact he doing live streams and all that.
Yeah, he going live.
That's taunting.
That's taunting.
Exactly,
man.
that's taunting. Well, that's why his ass locked up tonight.
And you ain't heard from the other dude. He like, I'm playing in something totally different. What up, Hot Tub?
What's up, squad?
Tub. What up, my ninja?
What it do, Tub?
We can't hear you.
You on mute.
You muted.
You on mute? Can't hear you.
You on mute.
He got diplomatic immunity.
Yeah, muted Hot Tub, man.
Man, I tell Tony, man, he walked up to me at the meetup. He looked like a black Gandor. What's his name? Gandor from Harry Potter.
Like a black Gandor.
No, that's Lord of the Rings. You said Dumbledore.
Yeah, you talking about Dumbledore. Yeah. That's.
No, I was happy to see Hot Tub, man.
Man.
I hadn't seen him.
I seen him some months before that because that was the first time I seen him in person.
At least somebody
you seen him right before, you seen him before that?
There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
What's happening, everybody?
What's going on, brother?
Man, that ain't nothing.
You the man with the plan. What's good, man? What's happening in the A?
Man, same thing happening everywhere else.
What up, Ray?
Yeah.
One of them, they said one of them dudes that escaped was out here in Cobb County on the south side, Clayton County.
That's your cousin. Stop acting like you don't know him.
He might be.
Did they catch him? Or he's still at large?
He's still at large, but they was on him.
Okay.
They knew where he was. He slipped away. But they had the house and everything surrounded.
He got away from the crib being surrounded?
Huh?
He probably got
away from the crib being surrounded?
Yeah, there's people on live had it up there about an hour ago.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I hope you don't make it down here to Pelham.
I don't know why he stopped in Atlanta.
Figure you could blend in a little bit. A lot of people, but man.
No, you ain't gonna
He'd be safer in Pelham.
Yeah.
New Orleans, you better go somewhere on the coast where you can kind of ain't nobody looking at you too tough. You stick out like a thumb up here.
Pelham
Eric,
got
I got 2 of them. Both of them are dope.
Pelham got 3 cops, 2 work in the daytime, 1 work at night.
See, that'd been the perfect place for him right there.
Tank said he light skinned. I'm gonna head straight to Mexico.
I would.
Some Mexico got extradition laws. You got to go somewhere where there ain't no extradition laws.
Stop at Mexico. You just use Mexico to get to where you really want to go.
Right.
I think Tank owes me some money because he was talking. He had a lot of confidence in Indiana. Told him OKC was going to do something.
Indiana would have won if Halliburton wouldn't have got hurt.
Here we go.
Yeah.
They won if Halliburton would have.
I don't know if they would
have.
It would have been a better game, but I don't know if they would
not do that.
I think that took the wind out of their sails when he got hurt, man.
Yeah, it made me kind of like the game wasn't the same no more. I mean, I had OKC anyway, but I don't like when nobody get hurt. I be wanting everybody to be
100%.
So do the older folks, do we remember a time where there were so many players with an Achilles tear like that?
Yeah,
I don't know, but you just said the older folks. You gonna make me hang up? Hold on.
Because in the past 3 years, it's been some devastating Achilles injuries. Like, was it like that back in the day? I don't.
Nah, listen. Look, what's the dude from
Kobe was the first
all the smoke, the light skinned one?
Barkley.
Yeah,
Matt Barnes. Yeah,
Matt Barnes. He did a little video on YouTube. He said from 1987 to 2003 or something. He said it was 45 Achilles tears or whatever in the NBA. He said from 2003 to now. Well, no, he didn't even say today. He said in this year alone, it's been like 8 or 9. You know what I'm saying? In this year alone. So he said, but he was equating it to like the kids been in the AAU, how they putting so much wear and tear. Because you know when them kids that's nice, that's in AAU, they play basically year round.
Yeah,
they play for their school. They play in the summer. They play, so they saying they putting so much wear and tear on the body. That's what they thinking anyway. That's what he's saying.
I'm gonna tell y'all the simplest thing that's causing all these fucking problems. The sneakers.
Yeah, it's the shoes.
The sneakers are built different than they was. Yeah. Yep. Sneakers is built lighter and lighter and lighter.
I think it's a couple of things too. I think the game has changed. I think if you look at the way games were played before, a lot of it was big man dominant. A lot of the game was played down in the paint. They were not playing on the perimeter like everybody does now. I think that wears on your body too.
Yeah, but they said Cameron, and it is what it is. He said the shoes too, but then Kevin Durant said that that ain't it.
It's the shoes, bro, because they said it started with Kobe. When Kobe started wearing the
low tops.
First one.
That's what Charles Henry just said.
You think about what they used to wear back in the Chuck Taylors back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And to what it became. The shoes is very different. And the shoes it's to a football player, that's the helmet. You know what I'm saying? The shoes is built different. That's all.
Yeah,
that's
Chuck
the
Taylors
equipment that a basketball player has.
Yeah, right. Chuck Taylors ain't had no protection.
None.
I don't think they had as much skill to harm themselves back then.
Right.
Cuts and like they weren't doing cuts and fast breaks like they do now.
Right. That's what I'm saying. The game is so different now.
You got a longer season. They playing more games. They doing camps all throughout the summer. All that's wear and tear on your body. So when you add in the factor of them not having the support on their ankles like that from the shoes, all that's a recipe for disaster. Yeah, you're gonna have them injuries.
Shit, when we was younger, man, we played basketball all day, every day. In school, out of school, after school, winter time.
I wasn't playing like that. Them boys.
That's different, man. That's I think different.
Oh, damn it. Hot tub, I'm nice. I'm nice with mine. I know I don't look like it, but I'm nice with that ball.
You might be nice, Billy, but you ain't 6'8". You not 6'8" trying to move a damn near 300-pound frame and do stops and cuts and shit like that. That's totally different, bro. For a big person, you got more injuries.
Damn, Tank. That's fucked up. Hope you get better soon, man.
You got a point there, Billy. His Jordan.
He gonna heal and be right back at it. Watch. That's them young bones, man.
Man, don't they heal?
Yeah, he gonna heal. Be right back.
Oh yeah, that ain't gonna take long.
He said,
all right, y'all. If y'all ain't got in on this donation Friday, we looking for 2 more donations. Let's get it. I'm finna get ready to get these names on here.
Hey, fellas, I'm gonna jump off real quick. Good seeing everybody. Love y'all.
All right, bro.
Be safe, bro.
Be easy out there in Cali, man.
All right, brother.
Watch yourself, man. I want to see you on. I want to see you
I'll
on.
let you later on this weekend, fam.
We'll do. I'm definitely gonna hit you.
This was up.
Don't be hard.
The one good thing is, I guess the Achilles surgery now is really really good.
Yeah, but that's crazy that so many of these athletes are having that same injury, and you know it's coming with that calf strain. As soon as you hear calf strain, it's only a matter of time.
But see, now that's something the league gonna have to start looking at. You playing too many games. They playing that whole play-in shit and all that. All this some contributing factors, man. You done made the season too long for these players. They not getting a chance for their bodies to rehab. You know, you spend the summer. If you hurt at the end of the season, you could spend the whole summer and be right coming back into the next season in time for camp, but not no more.
And these dudes be playing in the Olympics too.
Yeah.
Games.
Yeah, basketball. Yeah. That's a lot.
A lot of them opting out of playing in the Olympics. They asking a lot of them. They was like, "Nah, I ain't playing in the Olympics. Why?
Let me rest."
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna skate out too, y'all. Much love.
Hey, man.
Hey, Billy.
Hey, bro, you supposed to call me today, man, with some information.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, you don't know how frustrated I am, man. I'll tell you about it. I'm still trying to catch dude. About 7 times I called him today.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we still good, but just need to talk, business.
Okay, for sure.
All right,
bro. Be safe, man. I'll holler at you.
All right, then. Peace.
Peace.
I'm trying to type. I can't see the chat, Zach, so I got to hold down for me.
Hey, man, I was trying to jump on here in time enough to stream y'all was tripping, but I was trying to catch y'all on the whole illegal conversation.
Oh, yeah, that's your topic right there.
Hey, man, this is what I'm going to say to it, and this is no disrespect to Hispanics or anybody illegal that might be here, but if you've been here 20-some odd years and you ain't got your status took care of by now, that's on you, bro. That is on you. You had ample time to do what you had. That means you've been here through at least 3 administrations. I mean, you could have got it done when they gave you amnesty to do it. So if you ain't took care of it, then you didn't want to take care of it. So you don't want to be here.
Because I don't think the majority of them have been going back and forth to court for 20 years.
No,
I think that was more or less the system is fucked up.
It is.
It's backed up, and you only got a certain amount of judges and shit to handle the amount of people that they got. So yeah, you've been here for a certain amount of years, but they backlogged 10 years.
Well, you know what's the most common way that they coming in is through the visa. They come in legit. They get a visa.
But them ain't the Mexicans that's coming in through visas. That's more or less when you talking about visas, them is folks that's coming in from like Africa or Europe or some other countries like that. Them ain't the folks that's walking over to the border from the southern border.
But this is my thing. Okay, just like you were saying, up there, what you say, Arkansas, they was complaining about they ain't got nobody to work the crops. Okay, well, if you want your illegals, you want them to work there, you pay for it. Start taxing the businesses that's hiring them. That's the problem. It ain't the people.
Yeah, it's always been the court. It's always been the corporations, and it's always been the system in and of itself, because it's like they clash with each other the whole damn time, because you got one end saying, oh, it's the system, we need to, no administration is going to go for
what's up, brother?
Comprehensive immigration reform. They're just not going to do it because it's a moot point. And then on the other hand, you got the corporations that actually need the illegals because they ain't trying to pay a livable wage for nobody else to do that shit.
That's why it never gets done. We'll never have any comprehensive immigration reform because the corporations don't really want.
Corporations don't want that shit.
But
they lobby against
it. No, corporations is lobbying the government not to do that shit. So I mean, there you go. So it's never going to happen.
This the thing, though, Roadblock. They had a plan in place when they first started bringing the Mexicans over in the 50s and 60s. They had a plan. You know what the plan was? You wanted them from farm work. So during farm season, they allowed them to stay. They gave them visas to stay just through crop season. Then once that was over with, they had to go back. That went on for about a decade. See, don't nobody talk about that, and everybody don't know. A lot of people don't know history. That's how they used to come back and forth. This all started in about this new wave that came in. It started in the 80s. But the ones that's been here since the 50s, they knew they come through work the crops, go home. Now you could do that now. It's nothing stopping them from doing that now. But when you got them in like the chicken plants, they say, "Oh, don't nobody want to come work the chicken plants." That's bullshit. You don't want to pay nobody.
Yeah.
That's hard work. You ever seen a chicken plant?
Yes,
that's some hard stinking ass work.
Who you think used to work it back in the 90s?
And niggas ain't excuse my French, but
we got that shit.
They gotta pay. If they pay them right, Roadblock, I think they would do it.
Right? So when you talking about, like, I seen dude picking radishes, right? This dude got one break in 10 hours. Got one break. That break was 25 minutes. They had their lunch. He ate that shit. So if you 25 minutes, 10 hours. And he was working the whole time. So mind you, corporation, so you not stopping shit until you crack down on these corporations. Corporations got lobbyists. They pay these congressmen. The shit ain't gonna change until you get money out of politics. Period.
Well, like I said, way to do this. If you want to have your slaves, because that's what they want. If you want
slaves, that's what capitalism is. You got to
pay for them. You're gonna have to sponsor, because you know what happened when I worked overseas. I worked for the Kuwaiti government. It was on the program. I had a person that was over us. He had to sponsor us to be in the country to work. And he was responsible for housing us. He was responsible for paying, pretty much paying the visas. So when we had to do visa runs, you had to leave for a week, come back. Every other country figures this out and manages to do this. It's not that big of a problem that y'all really making it out to be. Because you can't do what they doing here in America, you can't do nowhere else in the world.
That is true.
But
in the world, no other country does this. No other country allows this. You think you going up in African countries and posting up? Guess what? When your visa up, somebody come knocking at your door.
What's the number one governmental policy of America? It's capitalism, right?
Yes.
When the amount of the type of capitalism that America has, it constitutes what we got going on right now. So yeah, when you go to other countries, they don't have this level of capitalism. They don't have this level of money that pays off politicians the ways ours does.
Yes, they do.
So they have like a check and balance pretty much. So in other countries, like in African countries, like you got like a king, or you got not necessarily a king, but you got a president who can basically veto a lot of the shit that's going on. In America, corporations run the country. America is a corporation. They run this country. So the pharmaceutical companies, the Israeli lobby, all of these other entities, they run politicians, because every day these politicians are inundated with calls and bribes. Every day, we need you to vote this way. Hey, we need you to vote this way. We're gonna give you $250,000 if you vote this way. We're gonna give you $750,000 if you vote this way. Don't let this bill pass. It's a bill coming up in 6 months that we need you to veto, or we need you to vote against, because that's gonna go against our interests. This is what they do every single day.
That's all well and true. And until they take that money out, then we're gonna always have issues. But what I am saying to the people that's affected is that you can't come up in here and say, I ain't gonna leave and gonna wave my flag of my country that I fled from, and gonna say what you gonna do about it. Because I do have an issue. I do have an issue with what's going on in California. What the main thing is, when them Hispanics got on to the city council, look up Nuri Martinez and what they said. When they get their numbers up in certain areas, they start to acting real funny style to black folks. And that's part that don't nobody.
All right. I gotta get to it. Yeah.
Don't nobody want to talk about. Half the LAPD is in gangs. You got Hispanic. Most of the LAPD is Hispanics. They got Hispanic run gangs that go in there and they be fucking up black folks. But don't nobody want to talk about that part. Don't nobody want to talk about they city council coming in and diverting money out of the black communities and funneling them back into all Hispanic communities. Nobody want to talk about that part. Nobody
They do that in New York too, I tell.
Don't nobody want to talk about how the prison politics run the streets. And they got Hawaiian Gardens, Ramona Gardens, Boyle Heights, where you had Hispanic gangs throwing Molotov cocktails on black folks just for staying in their neighborhood. That's the part that nobody want to talk about. But then you come back and say, why y'all ain't helping us? Hey man, you lucky we just saying, hey man, you handle your own business. We not doing y'all like y'all.
I really don't care about the all that stuff I've seen, especially in LA, and how fucked up that is. But I don't give a fuck about them waving their flags. I mean, you got some folks around here waving the Confederate flag all day, every day. I don't
like that either. I don't appreciate that.
So my thing is that people gonna run their flags. People gonna throw their flags up all day, every day. I don't give a damn about a flag. I don't care.
Well, I do give a damn about get up on there and say I can say nigga, and who gonna stop me?
Ain't nobody said that shit to me.
OT Genesis said that shit on Angela Yee's show. and ain't nobody say nothing. Fat Joe done.
That's. I don't pay attention.
I don't want to hear nobody Hispanic calling me nigga. If we said we earned the right to say it, you can't say it. And I done said this on here before. Say it in front of me. Try that shit and see what's gonna happen. Who gonna stop me? I'll stop you.
I don't look.
They don't do that down here. They do that shit in Texas. They do that shit in Cali. They do that shit in New York. That fly there. It don't fly everywhere else. And you gonna get yourself hurt doing that shit. But you can't ask us for help and then insult us in the same breath. We helped you. The whole reason that you even got the right to be here is because of the things that the policy that black folks fought for. We fought for that. They wouldn't allow none of y'all in here.
I gotta spin this wheel, y'all. I'm sorry, man. Cut it off. This is a great conversation. I was trying to listen. 10. I'm gonna go with that 10, y'all, but I'm not gonna preach it. I'm just gonna spin it because somebody's trying to win. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, shuffle, 4, 3, 2, and we gonna not waste no time and spin the wheel. Here we go. Who we got? Who we got, Zach?
Oh, you funky ass wheel.
Roadblock, snap at you.
I tried to put my name out there.
Congratulations, snap at you.
Snap at you. Boy, he done won again, man. You think it's time to ban him?
Nah, not yet.
Not yet. He's still good?
Yeah.
Congratulations, bro.
Congratulations, bro.
Just link out your phone real quick. What up, Buddha Blades?
Life in my zone.
Is he still? Is he
life in my zone? Snap at you don't. He probably working. They're gonna call him though. He got a whole gang in here.
Yeah, but I always say my name not on it.
I mean, I can only think of one reason.
Right.
Can only think of one. It was a great convo, man. If Hot Tub would have came in earlier, it'd have been even greater.
Hey, man, for some reason, every time I come on StreamYard, it make me put my information in 2-3 times before it lets go.
Me too. Same shit.
So it ain't just me. Okay.
It ain't just you. I had to do that today.
Yeah,
Looks like you just been frustrated, bro. You've been frustrated all day today.
Man, don't do me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Man, you better go on and call that safe company and be done with it.
Yeah, man.
Hey, what's up, bro?
What up, man?
What's up? What's going on, bro?
Hey, we trying to ban you, bro. We trying to ban you, man. How many wins is that?
Maybe 2, something like that.
That's cap right there, bro. You just gonna cap. You just gonna cap like that. All I gotta do is go and look at my shipping software, man. See how many times I just ship stuff out.
It's a couple. Yeah, it's a couple.
Man, take that old ninja headpiece off your head, man. Hello.
Hey, I'm at the gig, man. I gotta drive with this.
That's that truck driver right there. You knew that was the truck driver.
Right.
Yep.
All right, bro. Send it. You already know. You know the routine, man. I ain't gonna make you stay on the phone. You at the gig.
Yep.
Be safe out there, man.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll let y'all later.
All right, man. Peace.
All right, peace.
Snap got him again. I think they didn't figure out a formula.
Something.
You think so?
Next weekend is next Friday the 4th, so I won't be live next Friday. We let everybody enjoy their family and the fireworks and whatever y'all do for the 4th. But when we do it that next Friday, I mean, we'll be live next Wednesday, but that next Friday, I'm going to come up with a new system. That's what we're going to come up with. I don't know what it's going to be.
Now, why you want to mess with what's been working?
It ain't been working, man. Too many of the same people be winning. I want one of them systems where it's going to be a little more difficult.
Ain't it random though?
It's supposed to
It
be.
is. I mean, I don't. Maybe they just lucky. Because I told Lito, I say, "Dang, bro, he won at the meetup." I say, "Well, I don't know what to do at this point."
Right.
He just
don't get no more bad.
He just got good luck going.
What do he win? What do he win at the meetup?
He won another XP Pro.
He won another XP
Get
Pro.
the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
That's what I said when they called his name.
Hey, bro, look, we gave away so many guns that night, man. Man, it was crazy. I think throughout the whole thing, we probably gave away about 7-8 guns.
Something like that.
It was good, man. We missed you out there, but that's all right. We'll see you next year. You got plenty of time to plan.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully, you're done moving by then.
Shut up. Shut up.
Hey, if I'm gonna tell you right now, if Skilly, bro, tell me something weird about the meetup, I'm gonna be mad at him.
Right.
He do it every year. He said something earlier tonight. I can't remember. He said something about his family vacation or something. I don't know what he said, but I just ask him what the date is of the next meetup.
Right.
Well, he say he go on family vacation every other year, so he should be there next year.
That's what he said. He said this said 2026. Yeah, 2026 is not the family vacation. He coming to the meetup. That's what he said.
All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna hold him to it.
Man, I hate roadblock this show. That's what I was looking for this.
I know, man. I know. I got a lot of calls and a lot of messages like, dude, where the hell you at?
I just got to the hotel. I would go see your ass up there.
It wasn't in the cards.
Appreciate your integrity. It was great to meet you, brother.
Yeah.
Man, there was a lot. I met a lot of dope people, man. I ain't gonna miss a damn nothing.
Hey, Integrity had some crazy stuff, bro.
He did.
He had some crazy stuff out there. I didn't realize he was FFL. He had some crazy stuff.
No, Integrity got some shit.
Yeah.
He got some shit.
Hey, hold up. Meg, is you sleep?
Nah, man.
Like, I forgot you was here, bro.
I was looking at it myself, but now my camera is like low, so it's like
I'm sleep, bro.
I'm looking down.
If that be happening to me, I'll be going to sleep too.
You
sleep, bro.
Because I was actually saying it looked like I've been smoking. I'm like, that's what I was looking. I'm like,
hey, you know we can go back and watch this, so we find out you sleep, bro.
No, I'm chilling, man.
Shanna be done sent us a screenshot, like,
right.
I was just low.
I will, TK. I will.
Like if I had the camera up and I was looking up at the camera, my eyes be wide open, but it's down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking down, and it got me. I'm sitting up. That's all. Just looking down at the camera.
Bro, what kind of camera you be using on live?
Oh, right now I'm just on the webcam.
Are you using the webcam too?
Yeah, that's all I'm using right now. I ain't got the whole setup.
You got an external webcam, or you use the webcam on your computer?
Nah, that's the one on the computer. I got one, but I ain't got it set up at the moment.
I don't like the one on the computer, man. You need too many lights.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do got the bright ass light right in front of me.
Yeah, you need a lot of lighting when you use the one on the computer.
And I got it dimmed down low. If I had the light brighter, it would be.
And wash it out.
Yeah, your computer webcam actually look decent.
Yeah, that's why I'll just be using it for the most part if I'm doing it.
Hey, what's that live you be doing, bro? You still be doing it?
Oh, you talking about late for breakfast?
Oh, that me?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, man. My man, the guy with the books, he had this program we was using, and something happened with the program. He just trying to switch it all up. You know what I'm saying? To the new system we're gonna be using, and we're setting up a website for Purple Do-Rag. So we just want to have it. So we got a merch and all of that and just everything official. But I just talked to him the other day. It's going to be coming back.
Okay. I know y'all used to have some crazy topics.
Yeah. That's what was funny. That's what everybody like about it. Because, everybody kind of different. Like, my man Purple Do-Rag here, a wild converted street dude, that just got older and not on the dumb shit no more. Guy with the books.
I know a couple of them.
Yeah, we all do. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Everybody said it's like, everybody knows somebody like that. You got the guy with the books, that smart dude in the crew in the hood that just read every damn thing and spread the information. And then you just got me just in the,
a little bit of both.
The gun guy, the gun guy.
All right, man. We're gonna get up out of here, man. Listen, I appreciate everybody. This was dope. This is another good conversation, man. I apologize for Zach already, his actions earlier this week. So we got that out the way.
Totally disrespectful.
Oh, it was awful. Man.
I was feeling good.
It was one of the worst in recent history.
Water, trash.
Exactly.
Trash. It's called you Bubba Dub.
You see, they got the PSA selling the Canic Mate, the MC9. They trying to get rid of them joints, the old ones.
I saw that.
Yeah, like $239 or some shit.
I did see that. It's very tempting.
And it almost had me get one. It's like, and I know because when I had it before, that's like I said, that's the one Canic I didn't really like. Like, you know, when I had
had one, and I sold it.
Right?
Yeah, I didn't want it.
That price will make you go get one.
Yeah,
just to have
that's how
that price will make you go get one and then flip that bitch.
Look, when I came to Arm 3,
Hey, Zach, you can tell Roadblock move and catch it back.
Yep.
Everything a hustle right
Everything
now.
was good.
Maybe
even you. Maybe even you.
Right.
Bad boy.
Yeah, the first time I shot my MC9 was at Arm 3. That was the first time I shot, and I was like, man, I ain't like it at all. So I sold it once I came back.
All right, I'm out of here. I got a class in the morning.
Hey man, I'm out too, man. Listen, thank y'all, everybody, man. Thank y'all for all the donations. Congratulations. Shout out to my man D, that's like Johnny Gun Gang cousin.
Right.
And Hot Tub, appreciate you, my brother. Zach, appreciate you as always. Billy.
Away, bro.
Everybody out there, man. Roadblock, get it together, bro. If you absolutely need me, man.
You ain't coming.
Ain't much I can do, bro. But just
leave that alone.
I will definitely, man, give you words of encouragement.
Just pray for me. Just pray.
Yeah,
for
that's it. That's you got that. You got that. All right, man. Hey, everybody, take it easy, man.
All right.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.